Welcome, Star Wars fans, to another episode of the Escape Pod. If you weren't listening, it's probably because we weren't recording. And now we start.
Yeah, I forgot to hit the play button.
It's all right, because this is the Escape Pod, a Star Wars podcast, where we're already ready. We're in the Escape Pod. We're ready to go.
Yeah, we're already escaping.
We're so prepared for this mission to escape from our ship that's about to blow up.
I am the host, the melting Mandalorian menace on Mustafar, Maniac Mitch.
Gosh, it's even lamer.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Freaking shit. Give me my name now.
And the Kylo-killing Carillion cruiser from Kashyyyk, Crazy Carl is here.
Yeah.
This is where you need, like, the crowd cheering.
And the Raptor wrangling, Rancor rumbling, Rebel Ron. What's up, Ron?
Hello, folks.
All right, let's start the first episode of the segment of the Escape Pod with the first segment.
It's a good idea.
This isn't the first episode.
Second this motion.
Okay.
Oh, third.
This is the Deja Vu episode, by the way.
Yes.
So there's going to be a lot of confusion.
Sounds good.
Well, did you guys know that there's a new DVD and digital movie coming out from the Star Wars universe? Could you guys guess what it is?
Are they...
The Last Jedi! Too slow. It's coming out on March 13th digital
I thought it was
and
Solo.
March 27th
No.
on DVD and Blu-ray.
I got to wait 2 more weeks to get it on DVD.
Yeah, totally. So there's going to be 14 deleted scenes. And there's going to be some cool ones.
What kind of deleted scenes are we talking about here, Mitch?
Well, do you guys know the third lesson with Rey?
No, what's that?
Exactly. Oh, no.
Oh, shit. It's going off early because Mitch forgot to reset it.
Yeah, gosh. This is a disaster.
Oh, no.
This is the worst.
Yeah,
All right.
There's a story about the third lesson Rey learns.
Boy, I think...
And it's pretty interesting.
I think we got in the wrong escape pod, guys.
Yeah, I think this is...
Yeah.
Well, there's a third lesson. There's more stuff on Canto Bight. We got stuff with Rey and Finn and, not Rey and Finn. That's not even a thing. They don't really see each other.
Some less Finn. We'll see why they cut him from the movie and how great of a decision it was to cut more of his stuff. Because his character is pretty pointless.
I'm looking forward to more Poe.
Yeah, maybe. But with Finn, it's kind of like discounted Poe. It's old, it's stale Poe.
Why do you not like
It's not the
Finn,
fresh
Carl?
Poe, like, fresh off the shelf.
Yeah,
Carl,
that
what's
fresh
wrong
Poe
with
is
Finn?
what
Finn
we all
is
strive to.
Why?
Finn only exists because they needed, like, a stormtrooper to turn.
Okay.
They need to, like, have the story from that perspective.
What if they had done just the Boba Fett guy as Boba Fett?
I don't know. He's just, like, supposed to be the non-force wielding counterpart to Rey. And he's super lame because he can't use the Force. And he's, like, so ignorant that he would...
He's the Carth. He's the Carth.
If he was Force sensitive, he wouldn't be able to find it with frickin' 2 hands anyways, because he's such a bumbling dolt. Like, he's just an idiot. He's just ignorant.
He did escape.
He just does really stupid shit.
BB-8 likes him. That's pretty cool.
I mean, I guess that's worth something.
Are you going to argue with the robot? It's a droid, sorry.
I mean, yeah. I'm not going to argue with it.
That's
R2-D2 likes C-3PO, and nobody likes C-3PO.
I like C-3PO. C-3PO is great.
Oh my gosh.
Great character. He walks like this. You guys can't see that, obviously, but you can picture it.
Ron is trying to walk like C-3PO. Exactly like that.
He looks like a man in a really tight robot suit that like doesn't allow for his limbs to move very much, and he has to like walk forward at a pretty quick pace, and he just can barely do it, and it's great.
That's true.
It's fantastic.
So what else happens in these deleted scenes?
Well, we have some more with Finn and Rose and DJ. The breaking in.
Yeah.
You didn't need that, Carl?
No, seemed pretty complete to me. But we'll find out why it was deleted. I mean, that's kind of the fun part about deleted scenes is that they don't have to be good. They're deleted for a reason.
Could have
Not
just
always.
been.
Ryan
That's
Johnson said
perfect.
some of his favorite stuff was deleted.
Why? Why would you do that? I don't
Well,
understand
because
why you would
that
do
you know
He's
you need to
hyping up
pay
the.
some-
He wants people to buy the DVD.
Yeah, I'm sure he does.
Well, how about a moment with Captain Phasma where she attacks some stormtroopers?
Why?
Why is she attacking stormtroopers?
I'm not
And
sure.
isn't she on
I
their
think
side?
Finn kind of turned some stormtroopers or something like this. I'm not sure.
There's a
That
Morty rebellion.
Sounds strange. Also, Phasma is a worthless character, so I don't need more Phasma time.
How about Admiral Holdo and Poe? You want some more of that?
No.
How about some of that action right there?
You guys are really hyping up this great
Hey,
DVD.
well,
huh?
it's deleted
I don't
scenes.
think
Like
any of these things
they'll
were
be-
things that would like push this movie
these-
to be any better.
these deleted scenes will be interesting to watch once. You can go, oh, okay, that's cool. Like usually, sometimes it's interesting. There's some cool stuff, and sometimes there isn't, and it's like, oh yeah,
I
this is
think the third
boring. And it
lesson
should
will
be cut.
cool. That's probably my most.
Yeah, that'd be pretty
anticipated
sweet.
I did read an article that said it makes Luke look like way less of an asshole.
Well, that's good. Throw it in.
scene.
Put her in the film.
We also got a behind-the-scenes documentary. You guys interested in those? You guys remember the prequel documentaries? Pretty good. Maybe something good like that.
Yeah, that could be cool. The documentaries are it depends on how much of the actual stuff they get on and what they get on film.
True.
So it'd be interesting. I like the prequel ones are good because they have a lot of George Lucas just like talking off the cuff while he's making it. It's pretty cool and funny.
Well, anything else to say about the DVD for the second time?
Well, I think DVD is probably the way to go for me. I like the way that
Or the Blu-ray, I guess, too.
No,
Blu-ray,
Blu-ray's
though,
too new.
it's too bright. You know what I mean?
What about
It's
VHS?
not retro enough. I mean, if
They sold
if
on
still did-
Laserdisc, I'd be all in.
I'd be all about the vinyl print and
Well,
then
it's
like
the best
an
'cause it's the
actual
biggest.
projector and having to like sync them up. That's more what I would go for.
Yeah.
Cool. So let's move on from the Blu-ray, our wonderful thoughts on that, to the Twitter questions. I've scoured Twitter for the most interesting tweets about Star Wars and questions. Let's see if we can help some of these questioning tweeters answer their questions.
I hate those
This
questioning
comes
tweeters.
from George R. Binks on Twitter. He says, do you think Luke could have been force projecting himself onto Octu, as well as force projecting Inception, like
projecting.
meaning he's still alive somewhere?
Yeah,
Well,
I mean, I
fork
fork project
projecting
every time I eat spaghetti.
Is we're pretty ruthless. We catch that shit.
I
No,
didn't even catch that.
no, but it's cool to think about that, and it'd be pretty sweet. But at the same
you guys
time,
want
it's
him
not
to be
logical, and I
Yeah,
don't think that.
it's just like
is
where
it.
does it end?
Yeah, at that point, you're opening a can of worms.
Yeah. Oh no, he was actually force projecting to force project to force project. Bitch.
Okay.
Nah, it's lame. It's like, what if we were in the Matrix? Yeah, that's really deep, man.
What if
Well,
we-
side question, would you want Luke to be alive?
No, it's not a.
I
it's
want
like,
new. I want brand
it's
new
a not
something
deep question
interesting.
veiled in the.
Veiled in a deep question.
Veiled
All
in
right,
the
how about a
form of a
less
deep
deep question?
Less deep.
A
Please.
Dana girl
More
says,
shallow.
how do the AT-ATs get from spaceships to the planet's surface?
Carl.
Transportation vessels.
Yeah, the
Okay.
very large ones that
I would
come out of
say.
the Star Destroyers.
So
That
you
carry
guys,
them.
that's a good answer. I think that's true. How about Luke Plays asks,
Hmm.
if Star Wars was a comic book, who would it be with, Marvel or DC?
Mitch?
Oh, it's with Marvel. It already is a comic book.
Oh,
That's a terrible question.
that's a. The question answers itself, kind of.
Why,
Well,
you're the one that picked the question.
yeah.
well,
that-
they're even worse
See, this
when
is
I have
the
to
weird
read
thing
them
to me.
twice. So you're the one who forgot to record, Carl.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so how was Rey able to beat Kylo?
Rey is already more powerful than Kylo. I think that's evidenced by the fact that she learned how to mind trick people in less than 10 minutes.
And he's also injured by a great shot.
Shut up.
From a
that
bowcaster.
garb. It's
Jesus
straight
Christ.
garb.
Well,
Straight garbage.
well,
What do you say,
Kylo's
Ron?
Kylo's also pretty confident in his abilities and thinks that he's just about to own Rey. So he underestimates her abilities, which basically makes him vulnerable to getting owned.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think she's just already more powerful than him, and the fact that she can match his like probing with the Force by like pushing back. I think that's
It's
pretty deep evidence that she's already got it. It's like the Force incarnate. She's now the one that's bringing balance to the Force.
Wait, are you saying she is the Force? Are we all the Force? What is the
Could be.
Force? Okay, well that's for another time.
Yeah.
Time.
All right.
Time.
This next
time?
question comes from Coach of Armchair, the Armchair Coach.
Okay. What's up, Coach?
Do you think Chewbacca has a human-like dick, or is it one of those red rocket things that dogs get?
Everyone
George
knows.
Lucas won't answer my emails.
Everyone knows that Chewie has no dick.
It's unfortunate that he won't answer your emails.
It's like a rug that you have, except that's it's just a rug.
Okay. I think maybe it's just a giant furry dick.
Okay.
Oh, furry
Yeah,
dick.
It's all fur.
Oh, it's just fur.
I don't maybe.
Like the dick is the fur, so like he can like change the
Might
length
just
of
be
it
like
by just not
an
cutting it.
external muscle covered in fur.
All right. So the Equality Warrior wants to know. I must have known this at some point, but why did they start with Episode 4?
I don't know the exact answer to that one.
Well, it's probably something where they retconned it, and he made something called Star Wars, did the thing, and then they went, well, this is weird. It feels like we're jumping in the middle of a story, and he went, oh yeah, it's Episode 4. And then from there, it was like a gimmick. And then he was like, later, like, oh yeah, let's make 1, 2, and 3.
Well, no, actually, they didn't actually start with Episode 4. They just start with Star Wars, and then decided later that it was going to be Episode 4.
That's what
Because
I'm
it
saying.
didn't say Episode 4 at the beginning.
That's
Okay.
No, not in the theaters originally. It just said Star Wars. There was no A New Hope. It just was, there's a period of Civil War.
Fine, Mr. 1975. Fine.
1974, yeah, that's way
I didn't
before.
read the Wikipedia recently enough.
All right, so this
To
is
know this.
a new question that we haven't heard.
Oh,
Nerd in the City wants to know, does anyone else really want to know about those many Bothans who died?
yeah,
and
man.
just which one is Monma said about? Mon Mothma, not
Probably
Mothma.
all of them, because they sounded like they were pretty awesome and useful soldiers. Think like the Splinter Cell team, like a team of Splinter Cell dudes, right?
Could we get a Bothans
Or
film?
the Spartan team, bro. Spartan
Would
117.
you guys be down for a Spartan, or Spartan, a Bothans movie?
Yeah, but
they
only if it's
died?
only Bothans,
All Bothans.
no humans. Also, they need flamethrowers and the power to be invisible, like in Battlefront 2.
Okay.
Oh my god.
No, we gotta quickly. We gotta get out of here. Let's
Oh,
quickly
God.
go through
All
these
right.
questions. Answer them as fast as you
All
can.
right.
We gotta get out of here.
Okay.
RCL Brooklyn's husband wants to know, how can Natalie Portman be Carrie Fisher's mother? She's way too young.
Oh my god.
That's a good point. I've never
Really
thought of it that
stupid.
way.
All right. How Bailey Joliffe wants to know, how come the first thing Luke does when Darth Vader tells him that he's his father, he says no? I would have been like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Why doesn't he say wait, what?
Here's my response. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So Laura's
Thanks for telling us what you would have
Sky River.
Cool.
Says, so if you were attending a Star Wars marathon, would you begin with the original trilogy or the prequel trilogy?
Original.
Originals,
Always.
no
All right.
Yeah, there's that.
So Darth Seals, the last question. He says, what plot thread do you most want J.J. Abrams to tie off in Episode 9?
Tie off, like kill?
I'd like to see Finn die.
Personally, this guy says he'd like to see an older Wicket return to train a new generation of rebels, like a new Akbar.
Yeah, I'm down with that. Hopefully he continued to learn English after learning with Syndrome.
No, I hope Wicket is actually dead. I hope that Ewoks only have a lifespan of like maybe 10 years.
Well, they have magic. Oh my god, we
All
gotta
right,
get out of